What if I told you the next private jet might not even look like an aeroplane? No fuselage, no traditional wings, just one giant lifting body. Meet the Aurora, a blended wing business jet that could completely change executive aviation. The question is this a revolution, or is it simply just another beautiful concept that will never actually take to the skies? Welcome to Biz Jet TV. My name is Roddy Sapoli. I'm your aviation advisor and the host here on Biz Jet TV. Lots of videos, almost 1,300 videos here on the channel. So lots about the world of business aviation. So if you're here for the first time, I encourage you to subscribe to the channel and look at the rest of the content that we've got on here, because I'm sure you'll find something that'll be of interest to you. So let's get into this project. Now, this is developed by a company called Jet, and with ties to the Middle East and Middle East capital. So it looks like there may be the money to do this, but this is a blended wing body, which is really, really interesting. Now, this is not a new concept because both Airbus and Boeing are working on developing a blended wing aircraft. So it seems like they're going that direction. But why blended wing? What's the advantage? Well, the entire aircraft produces lift because it's all one wing, much less drag, better fuel efficiency, more internal volume, and better payload capability. So there are quite a lot of advantages here of flying this. And you know, the US military are already flying blended wing aircraft. So it's not that this is something completely new. You know, these things are out there. Now, this particular aircraft is interesting because it's got a huge open living area, around 1,400 cubic feet of a cabin volume. The cabin width is over 12 feet, so it's nice and wide. Nearly 3 times the usable space of many conventional business jets. It's got lounge seating, conference room possibilities, family travel, medical evacuation, cargo configuration. So there seems to be lots of utility for this aircraft. Performance-wise, it's going to have a range of about 2,900 nautical miles, which is good. It means it can go coast to coast in the US, LA to Miami, LA to New York, carrying 12 passengers, maximum takeoff weight around 19,000 pounds. This is designed specifically with aerodynamic efficiency, and so, you know, less fuel, as we said before. Now, NASA's also looking at this type of design, as well as Boeing and Airbus. The lower fuel burn, the lower emissions, the reduced operating costs, greater passenger capacity, quieter operations. These are the reasons why NASA, Boeing and Airbus are working on this kind of thing. Now, obviously, one of the structural complexity issues that this is going to have is pressurization, flight controls, manufacturing. Other things would be gate spacing at airports, hangar size, maintenance equipment. It's different, you know. Hangars these days and airport aprons are designed for these, you know, narrow body aircraft with these wings that stick out, not a whole blended wing thing. So this could be a challenge, but this is where I think the private jet version of a blended wing may stand a better chance to get to market quicker than an airliner, because the airliner will have to carry at least 200 passengers. So this is going to be massive. It's going to create, it will occupy a lot of space on the ramp, and it's also going to occupy a lot of space in the hangar. While the private jet version is smaller. So I think, you know, we could probably see this come to market. Obviously, you know, financing a project like this requires a lot of money. We're talking close to $1 billion to certify something new. So this is what this project is going to need. But, you know, looking at it, thinking of it from a perspective of, you know, getting this to the market, I can see where a businessman would like this type of airplane. Obviously, less operating costs, more space inside the airplane. I carry a few more passengers. It's got nice range. It looks cool. I can see, you know, how this would succeed on the business jet market, and I'd really like to see this funded and you know, tested and up in the air and certified, and that it would be really nice to see this. Now, I have no affiliation with the company. I just think it's a cool design. I think it's got a lot of features that would, you know, entice people to buy this type of airplane. So I think, you know, it's got legs, as they say. But of course, it's all down to the team. Is the team behind it? Have they got the right engineers? Have they got the right people knowing how to write the manuals and everything that can get this thing FAA now as a certified? You know, it's always about the team. It's not just about the idea. The idea is cool and that, but you know, you need a good team to execute. So what are your thoughts here on this blended wing business jet. Let me know in the comments. If you enjoy this video, subscribe, give us a thumbs up. Let's get the comments going, and check out this other video we did about the recent NetJets accident, and we'll be updating you on that in the next few videos. And that's all from Producer Polly here on Biz Jet TV, and I'll see you on the next one.